All right. You were saying that MGK's meme response to Kill Shot made you like Eminem's response more.
Man, you know you don't like when. All right. What I was saying was all I had heard was that it was gonna be or there was a response, a meme response to the Eminem diss by MGK. To me, that's some gay shit. I don't know what it is, but when I just saw that, my thing is like, what the fuck? Like, I don't want to know what your meme is. Like, what you got to say, like, as far as a battle, like, that's what I want to hear. I want to hear you spit something.
But the thing is, though, is that he already said what he had to say for the most part. That's why Eminem said he got an ammo.
It's pretty much done.
Right.
I feel like it's pretty much over with this. And I don't think anyone else is going to be stepping up to the plate.
But real talk, I feel like MGK came out the winner of this. MGK came out the winner of this, man, because real talk, he put a lot of points out there that people have had in the motherfucking back of their mind for years. Like, motherfuckers was like, yeah, dude, he reads a dictionary, which there's nothing wrong with reading a dictionary. I actually encourage that. You know what I'm saying? Read a motherfucking dictionary, front to back. I've tried, and I'm gonna start again.
But
I'm at the double A.
I've started that as well, actually.
But yeah, that, you know what I'm saying? Every time he come out with an album, the shit be whack.
Oh, yeah. Well, here's my thing.
And then
he make a point, like he said, Eminem says, you know, 4 albums ago, no, bro, that was 3 albums ago, dude, you goof. You know, my thing is like, okay, it's not 4 albums, the last 4 albums, only the last 3 albums been shit. I'm like, well, that's not a good point.
Listen, last 4 albums been pretty much shit. Right. I haven't went back, and you know what? How disappointed I was when I listened to Marshall Mathers LP Part 2.
What?
I was highly upset. I'm like, yo, I see what he's trying to do, but it's like, it's just not the same anymore, unfortunately.
No,
man. Like,
no.
One funny, a great quote that I seen. I'm fucking not able to quote it exactly, but you know what I'm saying, paraphrasing, is that everybody knows, including myself, that Eminem is one of the greatest lyricists.
Yeah.
But he doesn't necessarily make the greatest songs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He has just as many fucking highlights as people have for Eminem that they can pull out of their hat. He has just as many fucking terrible ass songs.
Right.
Terrible bad albums. I ain't gonna say terrible. Revival was terrible.
Yeah.
That's his only terrible album. But he's got a lot of bad albums that have no replay value.
Yeah, but my thing is with this whole rap beef, man, the way it calculates down for me is this. You got 1 point going to Eminem, and I'm gonna start with him because he's got less points. But I feel like if I'm sitting there at the judge's table, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I give Eminem the 1 point for writing something that's harder to spit. It's harder to spit the lyrics he wrote, and he switches it up so much in the man bun, you know? And so I give him a point on that. But as far as bumpability, overall, like, good song, you know what I'm saying? To play while you're riding in the whip, the smoothness of MGK's delivery with everything, you know what I mean? It all felt right.
Well, it wasn't necessarily all smooth. Some of the delivery was kind of awkward. I would have delivered it some of the lines differently. Like, I would have said the same thing, but I would have delivered the syllables differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not perfect. It's a nice song. You know what I'm saying? It's like simple fucking insults and shit. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that it was so much truth to it.
Right.
That's what makes it a great diss.
I'm just saying he did a better job at that than M did with that, as far as making it a bumpable song that you like. you know, he doing a little chorus right there, you know, a little 2-line chorus or bridge or whatever, you know, with the, you know, say it to your face on my asshole, whatever type thing. And then, but I feel like just if the only way that Eminem had a chance to win against that song in the beef is he had to come out and do some murder him type shit that just you gotta I want some personal shit. I want the metaphors to be more graphic. I don't want to give a shit about how you're shitting in his cereal bowl. Like, that ain't enough. Like, that ain't enough. I ain't a child. Why are you spitting like Childish Gambino half of the time on the last half? It sound like he's jacking other flows from I'm like, you know, knock it off, man. Like, it was pissing me off. It was pissing me off.
Yeah. It's like,
because it's not even that I wanted to win. I just wanted it to be a better battle than that.
Like, it really wasn't. He ain't really got much to say, but, you know what I'm saying? Basically, I got more money than you. I got more record sales than you. You know what I'm saying? Shit. And
yeah.
He did have a line in there where he accused Diddy of putting the hit out on Tupac.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And it says it's all love at the very end.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's funny. That's vintage Eminem. But as far as this, you know what I'm saying, what happened was he threw them jabs, he threw that half a verse out on fucking that verse on Not Alike. You know what I'm saying? That whole song was about him. I don't care what anybody say, dude. Not Alike was about him.
But,
you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no damn just a couple of jabs. You know what I'm saying? He was going at him the whole fucking time he was spitting. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time though, it's like, shit.
Yeah. I mean,
you can't, you know what I mean, just go for the what you think is gonna be a kill shot, because that's what he thought Not Alike was gonna be. He didn't think MGK was gonna respond.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when MGK came out,
with a good song,
it was not, and that's the thing. It was a good song. He put people names in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He said Kim and Haley specifically. Right. Now the one thing that people put against him is that you can't, you know what I'm saying, give Eminem props right after you insult him. You know what I'm saying? You using his lines, that's like paying homage. But I see how he flipped it, so he get a pass on that. But saying, what he was doing was he was doing the B-Rabbit shit from 8 Mile. You know what I'm saying? He was telling them, you know what I'm saying, we already know that you sold more than me. We already know you got more money than me, but why are you still mad? You know what I'm saying? Like, what else is there now? You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. What is it? You know what I'm saying? What do you really have to say? What is it? And he pretty much gave the answer, the response to that in the interview. You know what I'm saying? So when it came to the song, he like, oh, this is gonna be, I'm gonna fucking just flip all of the shit in his from the rap devil. I'm gonna flip everything that he threw at me on him again.
Right.
And you know what?
Some of them didn't really land that good.
Some didn't land that good, and a lot of it was good. And
I
some
like the fuck Kim in my flannel. Like, you gonna have to like pretend to be me to fuck this bitch type thing.
Yeah, the whole Stan reference. You know what I'm saying? With the writing the autograph on the starter cap. Right. That shit was dope. Like, it was a lot of dope lines in it throughout the song.
Right.
But it's like Meek Mill versus Drake. Meek Mill came out and it wasn't a song. Meek Mill was just spitting. He's spitting the truth. He's spitting the real. He was exposing Drake. Just like motherfucking MGK exposed Eminem. Mm-hmm. He's like, it's a lot of shit. And it wasn't even like he was just going into like Drake.
Not even just explosion, but just saying everything that we've been thinking for a long time. Yeah.
Right, exactly. But the thing is that like I said with Drake and Meek Mill, he was spitting the real. Meek Mill was on the right side of that beef. You know what I'm saying? And Drake, what did he do? he fucking put out a response record that became a hit record, back to back. It was a hit record, and it wasn't nowhere near as deep cutting as Rap Devil was. It wasn't nowhere as deep cutting or as hard of a song.
Right. Well,
You know
and
what
that's
I'm
why a
saying?
lot of people ain't going to listen to Rap Devil. I mean, one, it's called Rap Devil. Two, he's talking about burying him, chalking up his body, hitting him with the shovel.
That's no different from any Chief Keef, 21 Savage song. That don't
Right,
even mean
but that's
nothing
only certain
anymore.
demographic. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even mean that. Well, we ain't even talking to that demographic.
But
we
just
talking
saying,
about the people
the
who
difference
listen
between
to,
that and
who've
Drake.
been analyzing this shit. The people who've been on this shit nonstop, paying more attention to this shit than they pay attention to their own damn kids. That's who we're talking to right now.
I'm saying the difference between when Drake puts a song out that's going to be a hit versus MGK.
Well,
Of course it's gonna make
MGK
more.
is not as good of an artist as Drake is.
He's just not. Yeah, he's not. He doesn't appeal to as many people.
And the target that Drake was going after wasn't as big a target as Eminem was. Meek Mill is nowhere near Eminem level. You know what I'm saying? Rick Ross,
but
because it involves money as well. That's what Kanye said in the fucking thing when he was going at Drake. You know what I'm saying? I got more money than you. You know what I'm saying? That's a common thing. That shit matters to people. You know what I'm saying? Who got more money? Fucking Forbes list and pocket counting and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting money, but you can tell who's fucking running the label and who's signed to a label. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, man, the fact that this is going down, man, like, it was a moment that everyone's waiting for. Everyone waiting to test that water. There a lot of people were too scared to say anything bad about Eminem.
Right.
And now that it's been said, everyone was terrified of the reaction.
We see why, though.
But now it's like, that's the diss record that we gonna get from Eminem?
But not to hold on to what you had just said. People have been always motherfucking scared to go at Eminem because, one, they know what he's able to do lyrically.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It may not be a great song, but the motherfucking lyrical venom is fucking at a fucking a toxic high.
Yeah, lethal level.
You know what I'm saying? Right, lethal level. That's where it's at.
Yeah, but he put out this little diss here. I'm like, yo, and he's got the fact that he's got the eyes crossed out, the headshot scope. Like, you think, oh, man, this is going to be it.
Right.
But it ain't.
It is, man. It is it. It's just, but what I was saying is, one, okay, but then I was saying that, all right, one, and then you have two, is that, shit, man, what was I saying? I was saying, one was fucking, people was afraid to say anything about Eminem, because they knew what he could do lyrically. And number two was the fear of fucking ridicule, because everybody fucking sucks Eminem's cock so fucking hard and so deep that it takes a second to get all fucking 7 or 8 fucking centimeters out in order to fucking make a response. They gotta fucking go at you like Eminem is their best friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you say something that's like they take it personally.
I got a motherfucker that want to smoke with me right now over this shit. Motherfucker want to smoke with me right now.
Right. Because he thought maybe he was being called a fanboy because he's a hit fucking dog.
Right, that's but the thing is, listen, hold on. Oh, y'all, you just messed up the whole saying and everything. What the fuck? Hold on.
Nah, reverse the whole thing, man. It's like a Mexican dish, man. Same ingredients, different arrangement.
Same ingredients, different arrangement. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you know what I'm saying? So when MGK finally goes out and say all of this shit, it's like, shit, okay. He fucking finally, it resonated with people because it wasn't very wordy. Mm-hmm. And it was motherfucking, every fucking line was a diss, was something disrespectful. Every line.
Oh.
I'll say it like this, one out of every 4 bars was a compliment. And the other 3 out of those 4 was this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Saying some shit.
It may not even have been the whole bar. That was a compliment.
Right. But we just rounded it up.
But yeah, I mean, like, he won. And, you know, at this point, it's like...
Eminem reigns supreme as motherfucking lyrical fucking godfather.
Yeah.
As Mr. Ice-T put it.
Yeah.
As Ice-T put it, he is a lyrical god. He's a godfather of rap. Okay? But as far as this little situation, MGK is the victor, man. he getting more streams on this Rap Devil song off of these fucking series of songs than ever before. He just probably added a 0 to his motherfucking his show price.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck.
His show fee.
Yeah,
he added a 0 to that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He'll forever be known as the rapper that went at Eminem head up. He went up against him head up. You know what I'm saying? He said Eminem had a lot of points in there. It was, like I said, it was some lyrical venom in there. It was at a lethal level. You could overdose of that shit to the point where you need to fucking slow the damn speed of the song down or read along with the lyrics to get what the fuck he's saying, because a lot of stuff going over people's head.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
The double entendres and shit, dude, is just fucking crazy, yo. Right. I ain't got the shit in front of me right now, but believe you me, go listen to it.
All right. More than once.
Like, lyrically, Eminem dissected him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He dissected him. But as far as MGK, he went in there and he motherfucking, he did surgery of his damn self. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
He fucking made a joke out of a lot of shit. You fucking pointing out simple facts that have big statements, you know?
He made it okay.
Type shit.
He made it okay to speak your opinion on Eminem, finally. He finally made it okay to say how you really feel about Eminem. Like, yo, this is the time. You know what I'm saying? I grew up on Eminem music. You know what I'm saying? 98, 99. I'd say 99, 2000, 2001. The first few albums. Like, I went to the motherfucking Up in Smoke tour. Eminem was one of the opening acts for Dre and Snoop. You know what I'm saying? And then a couple years later, I went to the Eminem show. Both of these shows in Detroit. His hometown shows. You know what I'm saying? I went to these shows singing every fucking word. I had all Eminem albums. His first 3, I'll say that. I had his first 3 albums. And I held on to them CDs for years. It was years before I finally lost them. You know what I'm saying? Like, moving from state to state and shit like that.
Yeah. Shit.
But, you know what I'm saying? It got to a point where, you know what I'm saying, his albums was just like, I ain't listening to this shit again. You know what I'm saying? And that's happened quite a few times. Mm. And it's like, yo, motherfuckers, he came out with that Rap Guy song, dude. I remember I was going to school in Palm Desert, man, at ISB, dude. And this motherfucker, shout out to my homeboy Kobe, man. He a real cool dude, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Kobe the barber. You know what I'm saying? But he a Eminem. He a stand for real. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell him nothing wrong about Eminem, right? And when that Rap God song came out, it was right at that time we was in school together. And this motherfucker was playing that shit and just moving his motherfucking head like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just... But dude, he was like, dude, Eminem is the rap god. There is no other rapper greater than Eminem. And I felt just like at that time, I felt, because I'm like, okay, I heard the song once. It's like damn near a 7-minute song, dude, of him just rapping a bunch of bullshit that don't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't talking about nothing. He just rapping words. And at that time, I felt like Joe Budden, man. I'm like, dude, have you heard Welcome to Hard Knock?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on there spitting some shit. People is like, you heard Milk from a Dirty Glass? I'm on there spitting some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's rhyme. Every fucking line rhymes, dude. Like, that was my motherfucking... I was at a point where I was shit and go. But I ain't got Dre producing my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting all of this shit together myself. You know what I'm saying? And the shit's available. But I just knew at that point, I'm like, yo, I can write some more meaningful shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of motherfucking songs that people don't want to admit is just whack juice. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of Eminem songs. It's even songs that's skippable and back in his fucking prime, where it's just like...
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
certain songs were so big that it don't matter.
Right.
You know, to mass.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's just an album cut.
Right.
But talking about some old weirdo shit. You know what I mean? Like...
Yeah, there's definitely some weird ones. Where
it's
like,
just
right,
drugs. Like he was like one of the first rappers that was just talking like strictly about just fucking drugs the whole song. And fucking killing people and spazzing out on the fucking song. Like, yeah, there was horrorcore rap, you know what I'm saying, before Eminem, but Eminem was mainstream with it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I remember that time as a teenager, you know what I'm saying, like, which direction am I going? And, you know, shit, I kind of gravitated away from the Eminem shit. You know what I'm saying? And Diplomats was just coming out. The G-Unit came out. It was like, what? What nobody thinking about motherfucking Eminem like that for real. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was on that 50 Cent. That G-Unit. He was the new shit. He was able to give Eminem a break. Because at that point, 2004, 2005... You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking, what was it called? Encore and Curtain Call. You know what I'm saying? When you got a song called Fack, you know what I'm saying? The worst Eminem song ever, dude. Fack. You want to hear the shit that I had to sit through? You know what I'm saying? Because I was so invested in Eminem. Fack. It's a mix between fuck and fact. That's what I interpret it as. But the way he says it on the song, it sounds like Eric Cartman. It's in his Eric Cartman voice.
Right, it's just a different way to say fuck.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't put fuck on there.
Yeah.
And they made it a joke. Fact.
Yeah. It is, yeah. Go listen to that song and tell me Eminem is the GOAT. Like, ain't no way, dude. It's, like, have you listened to fucking, Jay-Z's 444? Have you listened to, shit, Big Crit's, last album? Have you listened to Royce the 5'9's last album? That shit go way harder. What? First of the month? That's the new First of the Month song.
Right.
That's the new, every time the first of the month come, that's the song I think of. Him and T-Pain. Go check that shit out. Shout to Royce.
Right.
I grew up, when I was, you know what I'm saying, in the diplomats in that area, you know what I'm saying, and the game was on G Unit and shit. The shit that I was listening to, you know what I'm saying, in the Midwest, it was Royce.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was writing to. I was writing the Royce songs. I wasn't writing the Eminem songs. Royce had more content. He was talking about more motherfucking relatable shit, to me at least. Dealing with fucking alcohol issues. And shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And drugs, you know what I'm saying, habits, and I don't know.
Yeah.
It was just more relatable, you know what I'm saying? But not to stray too far away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I feel like listening to all of the songs in succession, for real. Eminem is, of course, more lyrical than MGK is. I don't even really listen to MGK for real. You know what I'm saying? Keep it a buck. I don't listen to MGK for real. You know what I'm saying? He had a song back in the day I rock with, and he got a song that I rock with today. And the only reason I rock with that song back in the day was because it was a freestyle over a fucking popular pop song. And you know what I'm saying? That's why I had that extra shit in there. That was from another song. All he did was insert his shit and his verse and chorus. And in the chorus he was talking about sipping Carlos Rossi sangria. You know what I'm saying? And I remember one day I was selling CDs at DHS. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wrap it up real quick. I was selling CDs at DHS. And this lady came through, you know what I'm saying? I think I was at King Liquor. And she said, well, hold on, let me go inside real quick. You know what I'm saying? I got you when I come out. So she went in, came out. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there, it's hot as fuck. It's like 100-something degrees. But I gotta make this bread, right? Dude, she fucking poured me she had a big ass fucking, like a gallon of fucking Carlos Rossi sangria, right? It poured me a big ass motherfucking cup. You know them real huge styrofoam cups? You normally pay like 99 cents for some ice or whatever. Mm-hmm. Filled one of them motherfuckers up for me. I'm like, good looking, you know what I'm saying? Knowing good damn well that alcohol wasn't gonna be good for me in the heat. But shit, I was out there fucking, I was out there miserable. That motherfucker took the edge off, you feel me? Mm-hmm. And yeah. So I'm sitting there drinking that shit and I'm listening to the song over and over, selling CDs, you know what I'm saying? That shit, you know what I'm saying, was getting me motherfucking hype, you know what I'm saying? You know, Ohio boy, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know the name of that song, but yeah, go check that shit out, MGK. You know what I'm saying? I salute him for.
Wild Boy?
Nah.
That was the one, yeah, with Waka Flocka.
Nah, hell no, it wasn't that. Shout out to Waka Flocka. You know what I'm saying?
I like that one with the Dragon Ball line. That was some funny shit.
The Dragon Ball line.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to check that out. But yo, this is the Desert Pirates podcast. You know what I'm saying? We just chopping it up. You know what I mean? You can check us out on our website. You know what I'm saying? It's hardknockwest.wixsite.com/official. You know what I'm saying? Go check us out. You can buy tickets to our show. It's going to be coming up in the Coachella Valley on the 28th of this month at Kilo's Cantina. It's going to be a great show. We got new singles out, Boss. We also got another function with Cali Rue. Shouts out. You know what I mean? Go check out those songs. They're available on all your little streaming platforms. You can follow us on Instagram at Desert Pirates HK. You know what I'm saying? At Lboogiedamann, at Zack No Slack. Shout out King Reg at King Reg _HKW. You know what I mean? And
It was this part, by the way.